I created Brookhaven specifically for children and babies with candy shops, arcades, special houses, and many other things. And look, the first thing I'm going to do here is delete the school, but you might be asking why I'm deleting the school if the game is for children. It's important. But yes, folks, it's really important, okay? Don't skip school. But it's because I want this game to be like a world just for kids to have fun and everything, you know? Because kids don't really like to study. This whole school, well, you can already see it's a complete disaster. You can't study here in this place, right? Look at this. All the classrooms are destroyed. But anyway, the first thing I'm going to add here is basically a place to play video games, okay? So I'll put it here, basically next to the school, and I'll turn to this side of the street. It already looks much nicer. I bet kids are going to have a blast. I bet we'll have a lot of customers right here. Look, there are several interesting brand names here. Look, there are even some really cool games being sold. Comment if you've played this game before. We even have a Roblox game. How cool! 2 games. There's also this part of the arcade here, and here's an additional cash register. Very cool. By the way, since kids really like these games next to this store, I'm going to put this here so you can transform into whatever character you want, like Sonic and Mario here. And look, it's obvious that we can't miss out on a toy store, but it has to be a big toy store. Man, look at the size of this store. Kids are going to want to come in here, but there are empty boxes here that don't have any toys, you know? They're just boring and kind of tempting boxes. So what am I going to do? I'm basically going to delete all of them like this. Okay, I'm deleting everything here. All right, I'll just leave these bikes here because it kind of makes sense to have bicycles, and I'll also leave the cash registers here. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to put these shelves with kids' favorite foods here. Like, it's still kind of boring, so what am I going to do? I'm going to add some toys here, all right? Just copy, paste, paste, and now copy all of this here. There, I added several toys here, Roblox ones. And there's this one here that's really big. Very cool. Look, it's like a toy here that you can play with. You have access to a pig toy, a hammer, and many other things. How cool! It's as if you could really play with all of this. Actually, I don't even know if you can, but I'll put this toy here of a newbie playing with Lego. Look, and that's it, man. Here's our toy store, but it's turned upside down. Let me see if I can fix it. Nope, I won't be able to fix it here. But as you can see, there's this space to park cars. So I'm going to put a toy car to park there. Look, there's this pig toy car. I'll put it there, a little bigger just so you can see it, but it can't be too big, right? Because toy cars are tiny. And here's an Easter egg of a kid playing with the toy car. And look, right next to where we put our video game, our little game store, look right here, behind it. I'm going to add this very cute candy shop. Look, when we enter here, there are simply lollipops, trees, some cool little plants, even lollipops. And look, I don't just want to add the store, I want to add giant candies around here because kids really like candy. That's why I'm going to add this giant lollipop here. And also add a giant lollipop here on the other side. All right, it's great. It's looking really cool. There's even this candy-made toy. Very cool, right? It's inflatable. And from what I'm seeing here, it works. I'll also leave this candy, but it's too small, so I'll make it a bit bigger. And I'm also going to simply put an Easter egg made of candy here, right? Now that we're in the Easter season, let me put it right here. And here on this other side, since it's kind of empty, and this one too, let me increase its size here to make it right, to make it visible and all. Because they're giant candies, right, man? The more candy, the better. Look, our candy section looks really cool. Our Brookhaven is looking beautiful. And I also want to add a chocolate here because, I don't know, it's also kind of bland. Look, there's this super realistic chocolate bar that I can increase here and make a whole floor. All right, it looks really cool. Now, let me just increase it here. In other words, I'm going to duplicate it here and continue copying and pasting around. Okay, guys? There we go, done. Man, I have to admit, it looks really beautiful. I can't lie to you guys. Look at this chocolate floor. It gave it a much better touch. I'll have to put a giant chocolate milkshake here, right? Look how cool it looks. I'll also add a chocolate donut there. Enough chocolate, man. There's chocolate and candy everywhere. Ah, man, I can't resist it. I have to add more chocolate. I don't care. The chocolate fountain here in the front looks very nice like this. Doesn't really look much like a fountain, but oh well. I'll put one here at the back that looks more like it. All right, this does look like a fountain. Or better yet, I can leave those 3 fountains I placed right here, and I can replace this fountain I just got here at the beginning of Brookhaven because this here at the beginning is just too boring, you know? It's quite dull. So there, I placed the chocolate fountain here, and I'll also add the candy tree, guys. I'll put candy trees here, candy trees everywhere, and I want giant candy trees here. Look, I'm already adding plenty, and I also want to add here in the pine tree area, this type of tree here that matches the pine tree because, you know, there are some really cool trees at the top of the Brookhaven mountain, right? That's why I'm adding them here because these are very similar, you know? They have candy on top, and that's it. It looks really nice. Now I want to add water, and I'll use pink water here, right? In pink color, which is the color of those candies, right? You know? Strawberry and all. Basically, pink is the main color for candy, lollipop, in short for sweets, and brown too, right? Because it's the color of chocolate. Look how nice it turned out. I'll also add it to this pool. Look, guys, it's very beautiful, and I'll also put a slide made of candy here. Suitable for children, and I don't really know if this is a slide or not. All right, I found one here that's literally a slide. Now it's perfect, but it's too big, right? Let me shrink it a bit here. And you know, it would be very interesting to add several inflatable inflatables here, right? Where can I put them? I know I'll put them here in this barn area. No, it can be here. Here's a good place to put them. Wow, let me just remove this tree that I had placed before. There, removed it. Look, there's this trampoline here. There's this very cool slide, and there's this other slide here, also very interesting. Now I'm going to add a dinosaur here. It's here. Doesn't work because it's a toy dinosaur. It's more for decorating the game. Let me put another one on this side. Here, next to the toy store to match it well. Let me increase its size quite a bit here. Just can't make it look deformed. Look at the size of this creature. And look, on top of the mall, I'm simply going to place a giant dinosaur fossil, but it can't be too big. It can be this size here. Got it? Also, guys, I've been to a museum. Well, actually to a shopping mall. In fact, I went to the mall itself just like it is here, and there was simply a dinosaur bone there. Cool. I don't think it was real, but oh well. And man, kids really love superheroes, so I'm gonna search here for superheroes. I'll put them in big size first. Let's start with Superman. I'll put him here nice and big. Okay, I want to mix up various heroes, even if they're not from the same league. So I'll put Superman, I'll put Batman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and it's gonna be really cool. Look, I've already added Spider-Man, Batman, Superman. There's also Tony Stark, who is basically Iron Man. Wow, look at this. He looks very realistic. And of course, we can't forget about the Hulk here too. And Hulk looks very realistic too. Very Roblox style. I'm gonna make him a little bigger than the other superheroes because he's just giant, man. Look, the superheroes here in the front turned out very nice. And look, now that I've added the superheroes, here in Brookhaven, I want to put Barbie too, right? So let me put Barbie right here, big size. And I'll put some types of Barbie scattered around the map. Look, it turned out very nice. And people really love to play, right, kids? If you, kid, take advantage and comment there. But anyway, since kids really like to play, most of them have played Minecraft, obviously. Almost everyone has. If you've played too, comment. That's why I'm going to add a Minecraft house here. And later when I enter this game, I want to explore because I really want to know what it's like inside. Look, I've already given a little spoiler of what it's like here. Now I'm going to take advantage and put a villager here, basically the villager. I'll also put Steve, the iron golem that's here in Brookhaven, and also those cars, right, that we used to make in Minecraft that didn't work, who has never made these cars using blocks and everything else. Look, it turned out very similar. I also want to add 2 nether portals here. It's all set. And there's also a church here in Brookhaven, but in Minecraft, there's also their little church. That's why I'm going to change it here to the Minecraft church, just so you guys understand this part that's kind of summarized in Minecraft. Look how cool it turned out. And I'm also going to add here cartoon characters that many of you watched as kids, like SpongeBob right here. I'm going to add it. There you go. And also here in the house area. Here at the top, I'm going to add his pineapple house. Look how cool. And obviously, I'm also going to put the burger car here that SpongeBob used to deliver food and everything else. Also, here on the side, I'm going to add Squidward, always grumpy. I also added his house. And here in a somewhat isolated part, I'm going to put Patrick's house, which is basically a rock. Look at him. It's just like in the cartoon. Here's Squidward, just like in the cartoon too. And here's SpongeBob. Now, here on the other side, I'm simply going to add Gumball's house. Look, the house on the outside is just the same, but unfortunately, there's nothing inside, but it would be cool if there was. For Gumball, look how cool his skin is. And besides that, I'll add Darwin too, who is a bit smaller, basically a fish. And there, they are here as if they were playing. And look, here in the square, so it won't be so boring, I'm simply going to put those gumball machines, you know, those gumball machines where you put the coin and can get the gumball. And look, since kids also really like stuffed animals, I'm going to add some here on the map. Okay, let me increase them because I want them to be simply giant. But I don't want the kids to get scared, right? Because some people are afraid of teddy bears. There you go. I'm going to put a teddy bear here with a heart too that will basically be in this part. There you go. Now let me increase its size and look at him holding the heart. How cute. And look, I'm seeing that the lake here is kind of empty, so I want to simply add a simple water park here, made of water. And since there's no waterfall, I'm going to add the waterfall right here. But oh my, this waterfall here is very ugly. I didn't like it. Never mind, I'll just put a basic water slide here, which leads us to the water. Look, I changed a part of our park here, and I'm just going to put this water slide here because it's much prettier, you know? Let me rotate it here, okay? Look, just climb these stairs, and when you climb up here to the top, you can slide down this crazy slide. Very cool, right? And obviously, besides a water park, I want to add an amusement park here. I'm going to put a very big roller coaster here. There you go. Look at the size of it. You can ride on it smoothly on the tracks. And of course, we can't forget about cars here. Let me put a car here. Look, there are really cool cars here. Now we can play our game. And look, I entered the game here. Up there, we can already see the superheroes. Besides, obviously, SpongeBob and the Barbies. Besides that, up there, there's simply the dinosaur. And look, the car really works. Very cool. And look, I told you that I would go to the Minecraft church. Here's the house. Look, you can open this door just like in Minecraft, but man, in the Minecraft church, there's simply nothing. Let's see the Minecraft car. You know if it works? It doesn't work. Just like here, there are the villages. And oh, there's the iron golem that attacked me. Get away. But anyway, look how cool up here. There's simply SpongeBob's burger car. Can you drive it? Let me try here. I don't know if you can. And also, Squidward's house and himself. Let me see if there's anything inside. And and there's nothing. But still, I think there's a lot missing. Like bathrooms too. We need bathrooms. So I'm going to put the bathroom here, basically in front of the mall. There you go. Look at the women's bathroom and the men's bathroom. And I also want to add restaurants. But first, I'm going to put it next to the roller coaster. A Ferris wheel, okay? Another tornado ride. There's a ride here too that I'm going to put like a hammer, if I'm not mistaken. No, I don't know how this ride works, but okay. There's also the pirate ship. I'm really scared of this one, folks. This one is exactly like the one in my city. There's even a McDonald's here, which we can put. Look how cool it turned out. Let me see what's inside. Wow, there are some hamburgers here and everything. Very cool. I liked it. I liked it. It's not bad. And look, I'm also going to add that very old Roblox house. This house here, who hasn't seen this house in some game? Yeah, there might be people out there who have never seen it, but inside here, I'm basically going to add some kids. There's this kid here. I'm going to add this other kid. And outside this house, I'm also going to put a playground for the kids to play safely. There are even chairs and tables here, specifically for the kids that I'm going to put right here. And look, this guy looks like Nando. That's crazy. And look, I want to test here to see if we can put a gamer house. Let me see if this house is really gamer. And no, it doesn't seem to be. Well, it has several computers, even Minecraft stuff, but I don't know. It's pretty bad. Look, I didn't find a gamer house, but I'll put a gamer room here then.